Welcome back, everybody, to Super Hostile Online, episode number 4. We are back in the East Commons of the Super Hostile Online, and there's been, I think since the last time I was here for a video, 2 separate updates. It's crazy how much things have changed. Last time we were here, everything was covered in just normal stained clay, and it was a barren wasteland, and people had started planting little trees and replacing the uncolored stained clay with green stained clay. And in response, this is actually like a week-by-week process, Vechs responds and has created this crazy wilderness. I don't know if the leaf blocks are supposed to be decaying like that. He said something about using the wrong kind in the MC edit, and they all decayed. But anyway, let's wander through here. Today, what I want to do, I want to start getting a basic accumulation of blocks and start working on some kind of house. Okay, well, that was a weird sound. I want to start working on a house, and getting blocks is kind of tricky because, well, it's really hard to make pickaxes because wood is so scarce. We get some most often from creepers. Let's kill this guy. Yups. In addition to this little sanctuary, there is also a new volcano. I think I showed the fishing village last time, and the fishing village is gone. Fishing village is gone. I don't know if Vechs didn't like people being so pacifist and sitting there fishing for their food or what. But yeah, it's gone, and there's a big volcano in its place, and there's a dungeon attached to that, which I have yet to try out. Let's avoid the skeleton. And each week he puts up, I think it's him putting this up, he puts up the name of one of the mods on the server. I think 2 weeks ago was Amlup. Last week it was Stormy. So we're outside of the sanctuary. People started a wilderness reclamation area, and it's expanded there. Now there's like a wall around it, preserving what's there. And then there's the cave through here. Did I go the right way? It should be right through here. Each week it's a little bit different, and I'm not really sure like how much he's gonna keep, how much he's gonna break down. And looks, this tunnel was here before. It's still here. I think players built this though. There's a creeper. I mean, a skeleton. I'm just gonna kill him. Actually, we'll go in for the kill. Plow. I keep saying creeper. Lone skeletons, I really don't fear anymore. Even without a shield. I have yet to buy a shield because they're expensive. But just one on their own, you can still sprint around them and wait for them to shoot. Just kind of go in circles. Wait for them to shoot and go in and hit them once. You can do that a couple times and they'll die. So this bridge was here before the last update, and it has not been removed, so I guess this is here to stay. There's a skeleton. Oh, there's 2. Okay. It doesn't help that, or it does help that my sword has smite. Oh, and there is still some lag issues with the server. Gotta keep that saturation up. I want to go look at the volcano. There's a dungeon attached to it, which I've yet to try. I've heard it's extremely hard, like brutally hard, harder than the other dungeon. So I don't really think that I should be taking. That guy's got a pig for a face. That's crazy. I don't think I should be taking it on until I get a shield, and shields cost like 80 gold nuggets or something. So today, what I want to do is focus on. I don't think that was there last week. I want to focus on getting blocks such as I can for a house. And we're just going to wander around and look at different block types available. Like there's brown stained clay there. I could just mine up the undyed stuff and then dye it. But dye costs gold. Okay, lag. Okay, finally. Lag costs gold. And it's if I want the brown stuff, it'll be better to just go right after it. Okay, a little bit of leather. Pretty good. So up here is the top of the volcano, and then there's a staircase going down into it. What is this? Supplies for future geothermal generator. Whoa. Ooh, wood. I'm not gonna steal people's wood, but that is a lot of good wood. Oh, yeah, it's down there. I haven't gone into it yet. We will eventually. Alright, so the other big area that I've gained... Dude, a pig guy again. Another pig person! The other area I gained access to last time was the Golden Jungle, and I've explored around a bit. It's got a lot of yellow stained clay, a lot of trees, so we could get all the different slab types if we like. I think I found there's at least 3 different slab types. Way back there, somebody made a big Vechs statue. I think he's got a flap-a-derp on his shoulder. That's kind of cool. This place, I don't think has seen as much development. There's no dungeons or anything here, but it's a cool environment, and there's less people because you have to attune to it through beating the dungeon. Somebody made a jumping puzzle, by the way, and I want to try to beat it. Jolt Bugs Jump Puzzle. Jump Challenge. 1 prize per person per week. And it says no cheating. Okay, let's give it a go. I did part of it, I did it last week, actually, I should say. And, but it was the day before the reset, so there was no prizes left. So I wanted to come and do it at the beginning of the week, because I was hoping that they had put some new prizes in. So far, not so hard, right? Did that much. This is where it gets a bit... Oh, there's sand here now. This sand was not here last week. Oh, but I made that jump. Okay. Okay, now we're on this guy. Now we've got to get to you. All right, now this is where it gets tricky. We've got to jump around the corner. And we've got to jump onto the ladder. But there's that above our head. Okay, I screwed it up. This is where it gets hard. Okay, made it up here. Now the next tricky part, we got to jump around the corner and hit that other ladder, and we did it! Hooray! Each slot is 1 prize per person per week. I definitely don't want the fishing rod, so okay, we're taking the chain chest plate. Kapla! Okay, we did it, no big deal. That's fun. I've never really liked parkour, but it's kind of neat. So anyway, yeah, this area has a lot of big trees. So, and also the slabs are easier to acquire because we can get stone axes from killing enemies. So it's actually going to be a lot easier to make our house with wood slabs than it will be with other blocks, just because of the logistics there of acquiring pickaxes. This place, I think, is a pretty good place for just general grinding of enemies, because there's less people and there's big areas of shade underneath the trees. Okay, let's charge this dude. They kind of... Whoop. Okay. Whatever. You have to make a big circle around him. Maybe I need to stay a little bit farther away from them, like radius of a circle, before I come in for the kill. A little bit of lag there. Oh, you're taking my creeper. I see how it is. Hiya! Hiya! Ooh, 2 pieces of bread. Very nice. And some skeletons. I've been trying to farm skeletons every time I see one with an enchanted bow, just in case there's a chance they drop it, like this guy. He's kind of up there on the hill, gonna be hard to charge, so I'll just kill him with arrows. Oh, gotcha. So, this is my plot. It's lovely. It's slightly on fire. And every time I put one of these out, that is a endangered species slowly going extinct. I can't get flint and steel. Actually, Vechs shows up periodically and lights stuff back on fire. But this is my plot. It's covered in netherrack. And I asked Vechs when he said he would make me a plot. I said, I want one that's super tall and has a small footprint so I can make a tower or something weird. Something a little bit different with different proportions. So he gave me one that's, that's long and thin. Maybe I should have used reverse psychology. Although he did say that the area up above is kind of a weird shape, so maybe it is tall. We should find that out. I've got a decent amount of stuff at this point. I got some armor there, got a bunch of food and plants and whatnots, and I got a lot of blocks. So I think we're going to use the slabs because they're easier for me to break with axes. How many axes do I got? I have 4 extra stone axes just there, and then some wood ones. Whole bunch of bottles of enchanting. I did a bunch of leaf breaking, by the way, so I could get some saplings. Not because I can grow trees, because there's no dirt, but so that I can make some clay pots and plant them around, because, well, we got to get some vegetation in here somehow. Yeah, so he said that the shape of this place was weird, so I want to kind of figure out what the shape is before we build anything, and let's not assume that this is actually the bottom of the plot. Oh, I guess it is. So the whole plot is surrounded in barrier blocks, so random people can't get into other people's plots and steal their stuff. And I guess for now, I'll just assume that the bottom is completely flat. Maybe it's not. We'll explore that later. For now, let's just do some... Oh, hello, I have a visitor. Oh, I've got a mailbox out there. If people want to bring me things, I guess. Okay, so let's actually do this, and let's just explore the edges and see how high it goes. Okay, so there's one edge. I kind of wish... Do I have torch? Yeah, let's put some torches on the edges. I do have torches. Kind of been... They've been here. I've been saving them, but I can get them back from here. And one thing I want to do, we're going to terraform this into a nice kind of terrain. Maybe some kind of Zen garden with a river flowing through it. There's no water. I can't get a bucket. So we're going to have to simulate it with some stained clay and glass and stuff like that. But we shall do our best. Okay. Pretty high so far. That's a good sign. Oh, let's break this. Did we reach the edge? No. Oh, okay. So there's a decent amount of height. He did say... Whoa. Okay, a little bit of lag. A little bit of lag every now and then. Ain't gonna harm nobody. Actually, it might. Had a lag spike yesterday when I was fighting a bunch of creepers. Got me a little worried, but nothing bad happened. Okay, here's another corner. So we are pretty high already. Oh, and there's the roof. Okay. All right, how do I demarcate that? I guess we'll do it like... that. I'll have the double one. So there's the roof there. He said the top space was weird. So let's just go along the edge maybe and see if I can't find what it looks like. Well, it turns out we've got quite a bit of space to play with. Here's the amount of space I have. So the footprint down there, defined by that netherrack rectangle, right? That extends upwards to this line where that acacia plank bridge is, and that goes all the way there. So it extends up to that height, and then we have a basically a box on top of a box. And the second box with the reduced space, the reduced area, is defined by this outline. They're actually about to do a reset of the server because of some lag issues. So we need to finish up here. So that's the amount of space. Quite a bit of height. I'm up to, let's see, I am at y equals 152 right now. And I think that's at least 50 blocks. Is it maybe a little bit more? It's something like that. So from here we can build up. I want to build kind of like a tower structure. There's the edge where it goes up. I built that just as a visual mark so I could see. And then let's try not to die getting down. Every once in a while there will be a slight lag spike and my position will jump. And I've almost fallen off a few times. I started a little mushroom farm there, and we're going to build our house kind of sort of on top of it. I think what I'm going to do at first, I think the best idea, because shovels are way easier to get than pickaxes, and axes are the easiest to get. So we're going to sketch in sand, I think. And there's the edge right there. So I think what we're going to do is just sort of have the base of our house structure thing. It's going to be something like here. I wanted to have it over the boundary there, so we have to have I don't want to go straight up. I want to have kind of like a weird winding tower. It's going to be something like that. And over time we will build up the land here so that it looks more like a landscape with a river running through it or something like that, and plants and things. And I will do that by replacing blocks slowly with... I'm going to have to try to find the actual green clay, because that lime clay is a bit too bright, I think. And we'll use those blocks. Maybe these blocks. We're going to have to figure it out. Got some mushrooms growing, so hopefully this will make it so that I never have to worry about food, and I can save all my steaks for actual dungeon runs when I need the saturation. But anyway, they're about to reset the server, and this is the end of the video anyway, so we're going to end it here. Next time, we will probably do some more adventuring. Maybe head into the dungeon to do some farming instead of just trying to get right through it. Anyway, that's it. Oh, people are leaving. Okay, see you later, guys. Bye-bye.